Happy day, everybody! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dante James. If you're new here, I'm Dante James. I don't know why I just said that again, but if you're new here, welcome. If you'd like to, please go check out some of my other past videos. Like, subscribe, comment down below. I'm the worst at commenting back, but I'm trying to work on that. So guys, today on my channel, we are going to be making something that I saw on Facebook, I want to say a couple weeks ago, and I don't have the original picture of it, as I kind of just glazed past it, but it was really something that like kind of stuck with me. I read it, and I was like, huh, how does that work? So guys, I wanted to try this myself. Now, what we're going to be trying to make today and taste testing on my channel is 1, 2, 3 beer bread. I think that's the name of it. It's either called 1, 2, 3 bread or 1, 2, 3 beer bread. And I really wanted to test this out because I thought it'd be really fun. I'm sorry if I have flour anywhere on me. I was trying to set this all up, and flour is messy, y'all, because then I also had to sift it, but we'll get that into that a little later. Now, 1, 2, 3 bread, the reason why it's called that, the reason that it's called 1, 2, 3 bread is because it is 1 can of beer, any type you prefer, or bottle, 2 cups of self-rising flour, and 3 tablespoons of white sugar. Now, I don't have self-rising flour, so I had to go to a different recipe, which I found on food.com. Now, this one calls for a little bit more ingredients than just 1, 2, 3, and I'll explain why without the self-rising flour, okay? But if you wanted to make this at home and you have self-rising flour, this recipe on Just a Pinch calls for 1 can of beer, 2 cups of self-rising flour, and 2 tablespoons of white sugar. So, I don't have much of that, but I did have all the ingredients for this recipe. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. Now the difference with this one is you're gonna need 3 cups of flour sifted. Now I have a sifter, I just don't know where it is. So I looked up what you can do if you don't have a sifter on hand. I don't. I do have one. I have no idea where it is, because I can't even tell you the last time I sifted flour. One of the sites I went on said that you can sift flour with a whisk. So that's what I did. It's right here in this bowl, because I believe it said you don't want any clumps or anything. So I'm using 3 cups of flour sifted. I am using 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and on this recipe it says you could omit this if you're using self-rising flour, which again, I'm not. I'm just using all-purpose flour. So 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 cup sugar, which I have right here, a 12-ounce can of beer or bottle. We are using Yuengling Lager. This comes from our home state of Pennsylvania. So I thought it'd be neat to use this, and so did JB. You can do, I mean, probably not right now in the state of the world that we're in. Yuengling Lager. Chips and beer, y'all. Chips, beer, and cold pizza. It's those things. Anyway, so guys, I actually forgot one other ingredient. I have it over there. I have to go get it, so I'll be right back. But it is a 1/2 cup of melted butter. But then on this, it also said a 1/4 cup will do just fine. So I'm not sure. So I'm gonna use a 1/2 cup because I love butter, so why not? So we have our 3 cups of flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup sugar, and our beer. So let me go with the butter and I'll be right back. And guys, I completely forgot a mixing bowl. So we would have just been mixing this, I don't know where. But here is our 1/2 cup butter, okay? So I'm just gonna put this right over there. So here's all the ingredients we need. Now one thing it does say, which I did while I was getting the butter. Okay, so it does say preheat your oven to 375. Ours runs hot. So I put ours at 350 and I have it preheating while we're doing all of this. So the first thing, it says mix the dry ingredients and beer together. So I'm gonna start with this stuff first. So this is our baking powder, okay? This is our salt, our sugar, not butter yet, and now let's do the flour before we do the beer, okay? So sifted. I sifted this pretty good, guys, with this whisk. But let's just see how it goes. I'm not really 100% sure, but hey, trial and error here. So I'm just gonna, it said to loosely put it in, don't pack it, let it be nice and fluffy. Like I said, we're gonna see how this goes. And actually what I might do, okay, so there's one. What I might do is I might actually whisk all these dry ingredients together. So maybe I'll add a little less than what I'm supposed to, and we'll see how that goes. Now, I never made this before, guys. I know that making bread now during all these crazy times that we're going through is very popular. Banana bread, making your own bread, sourdough bread, blah, 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 blah. I'm not much of a big bread person, so we didn't really have the need to make this, or make any bread for that matter, during this time. I mean, thankfully. But I wanted to try this out. I thought it'd be really fun, maybe for you guys to do. I know it's kind of a lot of ingredients, and it's not really 1, 2, 3 bread, but let's just see where this journey takes us. And if you want to do this at home, hey, if it's good, awesome. All right, now I'm whisking all my ingredients together. And now let's add the beer. Now it says 12 ounces, so this is 12 ounces. I think I'm gonna whisk as I'm going. It doesn't say if it needs to be room temperature. It doesn't say if it needs to be flat. So I'm just going for it, guys. But I thought I should whisk this in. See, it's all frothy. That's one thing I'm like concerned about. Is maybe, it didn't specify though if it needed to be flat. So we're just gonna go with it. Whew, this is potent. Very frothy. I mean, it just says to mix it all together. It doesn't say anything else as to what the well, actually it does say what the consistency needs to be. So let's see. It says, no, it says mix dry ingredients and beer. That's all it says. So that's what we're gonna do. I had to let the dogs in. They're having a lot of fun outside. It's a gorgeous day. They love sitting on the porch. You'll probably hear them gulping water now. It's actually coming out to be a really nice consistency. I have to say that it looks like batter. Like it looks like a cake batter. I just want to make sure I'm not leaving any dry stuff anywhere, because let's see. Is there any more left? Nope, we used that all. Good. Guys, this actually looks really, really good. I mean, in all honesty, it reminds me of like a funfetti cake batter. Let's add some sprinkles in there and have a time. But no, I don't know if that would actually be that great, but wouldn't that be fun? Okay, guys, so this is pretty well mixed. I hope half of my head's not like up here. I'm trying to like, it was weird setting up my camera today. It really was. I couldn't get like a good angle. Usually this is the easiest place to set up my camera. Not today. So anyway, I have a 9-inch by 5-inch loaf. It doesn't say in this one any size preference whatsoever. So this is the bread loaf pan JB kindly got for this experiment. He's actually excited about it too, to try it. Okay, just get that nicely greased. We have like 8 of these, and like literally half of them are like on the brink. So I wanted to use this one. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna pour this in here. It says pour it says pour into greased loaf pan. So let's do that right now. But do you see what I mean by it's like batter? It's like cake batter. It's very interesting. Again, I've never made bread before, and I know from watching people do it, you have to let your dough rise and stuff, but this completely cuts that out. So I'm just really curious about how this is gonna taste. I'm super curious about it. Okay, let me just move this out of the way. And I got my little spatula. These are called spatulas, right? Got that in there. Also, sorry about my Christmas lights in the background. They're still dying. I just haven't taken them down yet. It's like a reminder that I need to get more. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're done with that. Okay, now it says, okay, now this part, okay, hold on, okay. This says, pour into greased loaf pan and then pour the melted butter over the mixture. Now there's like updated notes down here that I'd like to read before I do this. It says the recipe makes a very hearty bread with a crunchy, buttery crust. If you prefer a softer crust, like a traditional bread, mix the butter into the batter instead of pouring it over top. The reason for the sifting of the flour is sifting flour for bread recipes is a must-do. Most people just scoop the 1 cup measure into the flour canister and level it off, but it compacts the flour and it turns your bread into a hard biscuit, as some have described. That's because they aren't sifting their flour. If you do not have a sifter, use a spoon to spoon the flour. What I did is I used a whisk. I also saw a fork, so you can also use a fork if you'd like to. We have a million whisks, so that was like the first thing I saw. So I am going to pour this. I hope, is this fully, I'm gonna just pour it over. Let's see, guys. Oh, that's really weird. It kind of like stays on the top. I want to show you guys. Hold on, I'll film it actually on my iPad here so I could show you guys. It's like if you, like in school when you would mix like oil, vinegar, water, and like you'd see it like, it's kind of doing that effect. So it's pretty neat. Let me film this for you guys. So guys, this is what I am talking about. Look at that, how it just sits on top. Now, I'm not sure if I should spread it over the whole entire loaf or not. But maybe I should. Maybe I should even it out, but this is what I'm talking about so you guys know. Okay guys, so I don't know if I should even it out or mess with it. So actually, I think I'm gonna leave it alone because now I just shifted a little bit and it's, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna let it go. So now my oven just got preheated. So I'm gonna go throw this in there. You have to cook it for, I'm actually really excited. I'm really hoping this works. You have to cook it for 1 hour and remove from pan and cool for at least 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go put this in the oven. It is 10 to noon at the very moment. I'm gonna go throw this in the oven, let it cool for 15. So we'll see in about like 1 hour and 20 minutes. Can't wait, I'm so excited. I hope this works. Oh my God. Okay, everyone, we are back with our 1, 2, 3 beer bread. Now guys, before we dig into this, I just wanted to say that I did put it in for an extra 10 minutes. Something weird happened. A little like hole formed right there, and all the butter that I put on the top just laid in that little hole. So what I did is I took a spoon and just like kind of like basted it, if that's what you call it, and put it in for another 10 minutes. And then I did take it out. I mean, the top is crusty, so I do like that. I do enjoy a little burntness, but I'm just wondering what that little guy there is gonna taste like. So we'll see together. We came outside. It is a warm day here, y'all. Whew, I put on shorts. After this, I'm putting on a tank top. I have stuff to do around here. One positive thing that I really liked about this bread, though, is that it did cook for so long that while it was in the oven, I got so many other things done. So, I mean, 1 hour and 10 minutes, you know, I got dinner ready for tonight. I got the porch clean. I got a lot of stuff done. So that was really, really nice and really cool that I didn't have to worry about it. And I just put the timer on my phone and walked around and did everything else. But without further ado, I did bring our old friend, the forged and fire knife, with me. So now guys, I never took a bread out of a loaf. I guess I'm just gonna turn it upside down and see what happens. Oh my God, it came right out. That is so cool. Oh, something about being, ooh, and the bottom is nice and crispy too. See, I love that. Love that. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm so excited to try this. Well, first, I think firstly, I'm going to try this end because I want to try what that little buttery piece is like. So I'm going to start at this end and let's see. There we go. Gotta give it a little. Okay. Ooh. It smells really good. I do have to say that it smells delicious. It really, I mean, it smelled at the whole house. It does smell really good. It smells like bread, but with like a buttery, like, undertone somewhere. All right, let's try this end piece. Mmm. Mmm. I am shocked. That is really good. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, guys. This crispiness. Oh my god. I don't know how many calories this would be, guys. No idea. Oh my god. That crust outside, fabulous. It is fabulous. Okay, now, I don't want to waste any, but I want to try what that little hole tastes like. Just to see, like, is it usable? Ooh, this would make a good stuffing, too. Now I'm thinking about it, this would make a really good stuffing. Okay. Come on! Now I don't want to mess this up too much because I want to be able to put it together and wrap it so JB can try it later because he was really curious about this too, so I don't want to waste it. I want to try this little buttery guy right here. A little tough to, ooh, this is still hot too. I want to try like this part with the crispy. That's good. That's really good. That's delicious. Guys, this would make, pardon me, this would make an amazing dinner roll. It would make an absolute fabulous like dinner muffin or roll.
Cornbread.
That's what it tastes like. Like a little bit, not like a lot, but that's what it tastes like. This would make an amazing like roll for like a Thanksgiving dinner or like something with gravy or, oh my god, guys. It is really good. I mean, and I can't even believe how easy it was to make. Oh my goodness. Now I'm filling up on bread. But this will go really good with the dinner we're having tonight, actually. So that's a plus. I'm making lentils and shells, but I doctored it up a little bit. But this is really, really good. I'm actually like pleasantly surprised at this. And for such little ingredients, it's an amazing bread. I am curious if you didn't add the butter, or I'm curious of the different variations. For me, if I were to make this into a muffin or like that kind of situation where I was gonna have it with like dinner or something like that, I would definitely use the butter, but I'm wondering how it would taste like without so much butter. Like I used half a cup. I'm wondering what it would be like with a quarter cup, how much it would change it, because this is like, oh my goodness. I need to stop though, because this is really good. Like oh my god, like no butter needed. The sides are perfect. The top is perfect. I am so surprised by this. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me in this, I don't even know what to call this, and just trying it out and seeing what it's like, winging it, I guess. But this 1, 2, 3 beer, I do have to say on a scale from 1 to 10, I do give it an 8 or a 9. I do. I'm not gonna lie. It would be perfect for, again, like a meal with gravy or like Thanksgiving, or to make like little muffins out of it and like cut the muffins in half and put a little butter on them. Like it tastes like a corn muffin. It's so crazy. But I do give it an 8 or a 9. Very easy to make. I will definitely be making this again. I think JB is gonna absolutely love it. I think he's gonna love, love, love it. And I have like 5 more beers left of the Yuengling, so I can make like 5 more loaves, or I should try the muffins. I really should try the muffins. I'm so curious about it. I really want to try them, so I might have to, and give you guys like a little update maybe in a future video of like how the muffins went, because again, I think this would make an amazing muffin. Amazing. If you would, please go check out some. Stay calm. They're our friends. Yep. Okay, bees are our friends. We have a lot of them around our house, and they scare me, but I always have to like calm down and make sure we're good. But please like, subscribe, comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. Please ring that little bell every time you do. When you do, you'll be notified every time I upload new content. Guys, check me out on Facebook. I just made a little Facebook group where you can go and like and follow me on there. I'll be doing like lives, giveaways, stuff like that. It is just under Dante James on Facebook. You'll see my picture. It's the same avatar that I have here. Instagram, Dantestarr with 2 R's. You could find me there. And that's really it, y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank you for stopping by and for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.